Good morning, it's another day at the Paplow team. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It's very windy this morning, but it's meant to be scorching hot today, so do come with me. Fueling everything up. So this is where the case GPS sits, and on the left is Pipe Ag, something that controls all the iPads. A truck ready to be loaded this morning. Okay, I'm on armadillo watch. I've just seen an armadillo over there. I think it's run into the corn now, so it's going to zoom out that way. There it is. It's going to come out any minute. There it is. There he is again. Hello. Look at him. Armadillo stuff here. It's like a mixture of wild oats, brome, I think. Oh, it's just wrapping and it's catching all my wheat, and then putting all my wheat in like clogs, and I'm like going through, and I'm literally traveling so slowly because it just keeps blocking if I leave it to go through in big clumps. A really good example of a terrace. You see it slopes. Now it's a really deep one, and I have to leave a little bit of room, not cutting crop, to sort of make it a little even. But this is basically, if we were to combine straight over it, we would bump like that and it would lift the head up and the stubble would be rubbish. That's why we have to go round and round and fill it. This feels really bad for terraces. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Look over there. Bump, bump. Makes it a bit more difficult to combine. See there, look how bent my header is. Not bent, but because of the hill. I'm like on a big like, I don't think you can really see it on the camera though. Just casually take the headers down the road here in the USA. Look at the crop going in. That's flowing in really nicely today. Dust flying in front of me. Truck's coming back, time to move field. Okay, so I've just put you on my phone because, on the stand, to watch our journey, because I think we're going to take these heads down the road, and I thought you should come with me. Okay, I've got to get out this gateway first. Hang on a minute. So we've got to lift it all the way up, tilt the head this way, so it's got to go all the way left to get over this side, and I've got to drive in at an angle. Okay, slow down. Tilt all the way right. I can't tilt anymore, so that'll be that. Yep. Tilt it back to normal again. And lower it down slightly so we can see where we're going. And off we go. Drive now. We've all hooked up in transport mode, and we're on our way to Anthony. Okay, we've made it, and here's the other combines from the other crews. So I just wanted to give you a quick update from Isaac and Seb down in Kingfisher, where they are at the moment. Soon we'll all be moving up together though, but here they are. Thank you for sending the videos in, boys.
Hey guys, it's Seb and Isaac coming back at you here. It's now about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're working on mounting an air compressor on the service truck. We got a squeaky windmill right over here. So that's the noise in the background.
So we've been to another field this morning. I ran a sample into the elevator and that was still around 14%. That's pretty borderline for the elevator. They'll start docking us at that point, and it's just better to try and find something drier if you can. So we've come out here and we're running about 12.5, 12.6. So that's going pretty good. Yeah, we should get a good day's cut in here. Even with a little bit of dew this evening, we should better carry on a bit later.
We got 2 machines running in the field right now and 1 grain cart, and Seb's super trucking. He's got a lot of work to do once the loads start coming.
See the different soil types though, because on the left is a little better than on the right. Oh, that's a bit of a hill. So today, you know, we're over in Anthony again, as of my last video. The trucks were hauling pretty short distance, but now for some reason I'm not sure what's going on. The trucks have decided that they have to go quite far, so they're only just keeping up, and we're now a combine down because one's broken down. But they weren't keeping up with 6 combines. There's now 5 of us, and they are keeping up, but it's tight, I have to say. The grain carts are though. What slows it down is we're cutting terraces again, you know, where we don't use GPS. They're sloped down to slope the water off. But yeah, what is it yielding? So the moisture today is about 11%, which is pretty dry. It's yielding about 60 bushels an acre, which is pretty good. It's saying my crop temperature is 105. And today it's very warm. It's at 40 degrees here, so but we're in the nice aircon cab at the moment. Haven't had any blockages, had no problems, been pretty good all day. I did have a slight problem with my header. For some reason I couldn't figure out why it wasn't like leveling, and it was doing a rubbish job, and then I really knew something was wrong with my landing wheels. They were digging into the ground, but then I realised we've just put it out of transport mode and one of the levers was still locked, so I needed to unlock it. So it was an easy fix, but I was just like, what is going on? I have no idea. But we got there and figured it out. What we're looking for on this screen is broken grain, so we don't want that. I'm not sure why it's doing that, because I don't actually have too many in my tank, and that's not too much of a problem. But this one on the left, we want my losses as low as possible. So if I speed up a little bit, you'll see my losses start to come up on this one, and they should on this one. There you go, they're coming up now. There we go, into the yellow. I don't want that. I want to slow down back into the green. So that's what I'm monitoring all day. Monitoring this one as well. This is MOG, so not too important. This is okay. Crack grains, not as important. It's these 2 here, this end one and this one. Okay, so we made it to Gary's crew. So we have Paul and Gary in charge of the business. So Gary is Paul's dad, Gary Paplow, and Gary runs a crew, and he's running a crew over in Anthony. It's about half an hour drive, so about 45 minutes combine journey over to an hour. We made it over and we've now joined their crew. As you can see, it's very busy on the iPad. All our combines, all our trucks, which you can see in front of me there, grain carts all together. I'm going to do a video soon on the iPads because they are something else, I have to say. They just tell you everything, so watch out for that video. But I just wanted to update you. It's now 10 PM and we're still going strong. The wheat is yielding pretty well, so slowed right down on the speed. Look at the beautiful sunset. Got the 2 combines following me. Managed to set a line up, GPS line, created the job. I've just emptied from Izzy, who is there. My windows are already dirty, they need to clean. That's all the dead bugs, I think. And we are off. And I found a way to get the GPS looking like that, so it's a lot easier for me to see. But there we go, just unloading right now. It's now just gone 11:30, and we have finished because the elevator shut at 9, but it's taken us till 11 to fill all the trucks up because we have so many here right now. But we're gonna go park up for the night. Got about half an hour, 40-minute home, so should be home just after 12, I reckon. So yeah, good day anyway. Done a lot of combining, managed to move, we've done everything. We were gonna combine some oilseed rape or canola, but it was too windy, so we came over to Anthony instead. But we got a fair bit done. So good night, and thank you for watching. Everything packed up. Just a big long line of heads, and there's all the trucks over there to my left.